4 suspects are behind bars in Tulare County after authorities say that they robbed 5 different dairies during a crime spree overnight that ended in a shootout with deputies in Pixley. CBS 47's Liv Johnson joins us live from one of the dairies that was hit. Liv.
Catherine, I'm at Little Rock Dairy, which is where the string of robberies began. 4 suspects went inside of the dairy and threatened 4 employees. 2 of them said to be armed with guns and demanded they turn over their personal items. And then just 6 minutes later, authorities got a call from another dairy just a few miles away describing the same incident. They could have never guessed there would be 3 more after that.
I think they were on a rampage. I do not think they were going to stop.
Tulare County Sheriff Mike Boudreau responding to a string of armed robberies that took place on Wednesday night. 4 suspects robbing a total of 13 victims at 5 different dairy farms in Tulare County, all within 1 hour.
This was a crime spree.
It started at Little Rock Dairy in Tipton, where authorities say 4 suspects held 4 employees at gunpoint, demanding they turn over their personal items.
Wallets, cell phones, jewelry.
The suspects went on to rob 4 more dairy farms and carjack a vehicle. Authorities across multiple Central Valley law enforcement agencies were able to stop them after a pursuit that ended in a field on Avenue 80 App, but the suspects weren't done yet.
As deputies are approaching the disabled vehicle, they begin receiving gunfire from the suspects. One of our deputies actually received a bullet hole through his shirt in his sleeve. Fortunately, he was not injured, he was not hit.
The suspects eventually surrendered and were taken into custody. 2 of them have been identified as 24-year-old Augustine Chavez and 18-year-old Ismael Cervantes. The other 2, just 15 and 16 years old. Boudreau saying they are recognized gang members with criminal histories.
All 4 of these will be charged with 5 counts of strong-arm robbery. They'll be charged with an attempted homicide on a police officer, the carjacking, and as well as the conspiracy to commit criminal felonies.
Alexis Alcala works at Little Rock Dairy Farm and lives on the property. He says they're already discussing ways they can amp up security.
We weren't ready for the situation. I mean, we never thought it would happen, but now we're gonna start, preparing ourselves, put up more surveillance cameras and start locking everything, and might have to arm ourselves.
Of course, the good thing is no one was injured in this incident. None of the suspects, none of the victims, and none of the deputies. I spoke with most of the owners of these dairies, and they said while they never expected anything like this to happen because they're in a rural area of Tulare County and they're pretty spread out, they are going to be more vigilant in case something like this does happen again. Live in Tulare County, I'm Liv Johnson, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.